as the Patriot Act.
Yeah.
In its own words, this was an act to deter and punish terrorist acts in the United States and across the globe, and to enhance law enforcement investigatory tools.
Seems pretty good.
When the Patriot Act was first passed, most people didn't think anything of it. After all,
well, of course it's good. They literally, I mean, it has Patriot in the name. How could it be bad? Yeah, I mean, aren't you a patriot? I mean, come on.
At the time, America had just been attacked, and in many people's eyes, if the government was going to do something about it, then that could only be a good thing. But the sudden combination of this blind trust, hunger for revenge, and sudden rise in patriotism created an almost perfect environment for opportunistic bureaucrats to expand their palette of power.
Next scene is going to be Dick Cheney.
And that's exactly what they did via the Patriot Act. The first half of the Patriot Act, to deter and punish terrorist acts, was obviously most effective and required. However, the second half, consisting of enhancing law enforcement investigatory tools, would turn out to be much more sinister than it was presented.
I love how, like, this was they passed this, 20 years ago, and cops still can't figure out if they're getting a fake phone call or not. Like, they still can't figure it out. Oh my god.
The US, UK, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand comprise the vast majority of the English-speaking Western world.
That would be true.
Being strongly culturally and economically interlinked, these nations tend to cooperate much more with one another than what would usually be the case.
That would make sense.
One of these means of cooperation is in the form of intelligence, whereby they form what is known as the Five Eyes.
Oh, that's what's on the... I see. This is the dollar bill.
An intelligence alliance that behind the scenes works together with one another to achieve their mutual aims. As you may remember, back in 2013, a man known as Edward Snowden would quit his job in American intelligence and flee to Russia for asylum, whereby there he would reveal a bombshell beyond belief. Snowden disclosed an estimated 15,000 classified Australian intelligence files, 60,000 classified British intelligence files, and a staggering 1.7 million classified American intelligence files.
God damn!
And to say that these files were damning would be an understatement. The English-speaking Western nations, who so proudly proclaim themselves to be the so-called free world, had, behind the curtain, created a dystopian surveillance system that even rivaled that of China.
I love how, whenever people, mention this, yeah, what a fucking legend. Yeah, I mean, I was glad that he said this. I remember, whenever this came out, my mom was like, yep, that's right. That's what Alex has been saying for years, you know? I told you this shit was happening. You should have listened. Yeah, I knew it. That's what it was. Alex Jones, yeah. And it's like, oh, brother, China does it. Well, we gotta do it too. We can't let China get ahead of us. We gotta survey our citizens too, man. Come on.